Tensions between Belarus and Lithuania have escalated sharply in recent weeks after a strange and unexpected incident along their shared border. Lithuania reported that several unidentified balloons were seen floating from Belarusian territory into Lithuanian airspace, raising suspicions of a hybrid warfare tactic. Although these balloons seemed harmless at first, Lithuanian authorities claimed that some might have contained small cameras or sensors designed to test or confuse border surveillance systems. The Lithuanian government quickly took the situation seriously, calling it a deliberate provocation meant to create panic and psychological pressure. As a result, two major border crossings, Medninkai and Sausininkai, were partially closed, and inspections of all vehicles and travelers coming from Belarus were tightened. Lithuania's interior minister stated that these balloons were part of a larger strategy by Belarus and Russia to destabilize neighboring European Union countries through non-military means. The claim fits into a broader pattern of friction. Since the disputed 2020 Belarusian presidential election, the EU has imposed several sanctions on President Alexander Lukashenko's government, accusing it of political repression and human rights violations. Belarus, on the other hand, denies all allegations and says Lithuania is spreading false information to damage its image internationally. The Belarusian Foreign Ministry dismissed the balloon accusations as pure propaganda, calling Lithuania's reaction exaggerated and politically motivated. Minsk argued that it has no reason to provoke its neighbors and accused Lithuania of trying to attract Western sympathy by portraying itself as a victim of Belarusian aggression. Lithuania, however, insists that it cannot ignore what it calls repeated hybrid attacks, from orchestrated migrant flows in 2021 to these new aerial incursions. Because Lithuania is a NATO member, the matter quickly drew attention from the alliance. NATO spokespersons confirmed they were monitoring the situation and expressed full support for Lithuania's right to protect its borders. The European Union also warned that if Belarus were proven to be behind these activities, more sanctions could follow. Many analysts believe this incident is not just about balloons, but part of a larger geopolitical struggle between Russia and the West, with Belarus acting as Moscow's close ally. They say hybrid warfare, using disinformation, cyber attacks, or symbolic acts like balloon flights, has become a new form of pressure that doesn't require direct military confrontation. Some experts also suggest that Lithuania's strong reaction could have domestic motives, since its government faces public concern about security and upcoming elections. Regardless of political interpretations, the tension has had real effects. Cross-border trade has slowed, local residents near the frontier are uneasy, and the region is once again reminded of how fragile peace can be in Eastern Europe. Belarus insists that it seeks peaceful relations, but warns it will defend its sovereignty against what it calls provocations. For now, Lithuanian border guards are under strict orders to shoot down or intercept any unidentified flying objects near the frontier. It is a curious story of how something as simple as a balloon can become a symbol of deep mistrust between neighbors. In today's world, warfare is no longer limited to guns and tanks. It can start with rumors, surveillance devices, or even a few drifting balloons that cross the wrong border at the wrong time.